Hi guys, and I'm kind of starting this sermon on a strange way to start it, I guess, because I'm not starting this money is worthless sermon with, you know, basically me reading scripture, because usually what I will do is I will just kind of go ahead and go right into kind of what I feel and use the scripture to display that. But on this one, I'm going to be getting kind of personal with this because I am no fan of money. I never have been. I hate money. I've always been subvertly against it. And the thing is, it's just like I read the Bible. I know money is the root of all evil. It's not just that, but I've seen the ways people will use money, whether it be for uh, scamming or you know people who would basically sell themselves or things like that. And there are some horrific ways and some horrific things that people will really do. And half the time it's just to get money. Half the time, whenever they want to get something, they will just do that for money. And you sit and you look and you just think, you just do that for money. Why? You do all these things, you go about manipulating and being unkind to people, being evil, and all basically just for money. And the thing is, money is worthless. Money is less than worthless. And I will say that again and again and again because I do believe that the devil is probably down there in hell with a stack load of money, and he's happy with it and he's spreading it around the world. And in reality, in what I see in everything really that I do, I kind of sit and I remember that line from the Bible. I remember there is only one God, and your God can either be money or the Lord. Your God can either be money or the Lord. Your God can either be money or the Lord, or the Lord. And for so many people, money is their God, and they don't even really realize it. They just kind of sit there and walk through life and don't realize how much they value money and, you know, how much in reality, with for that person, it could be extremely hard for them to let money go because of this, because of how much they have come to be obsessed with it, have come to care for it. And for me, I have never personally held that problem. I've never personally held that issue because I've not ever really been one to care for money, and I don't think I ever will be. I would happily give my last dime tomorrow if it would help someone, and that's just the kind of person I've always been. Um, but this is the thing: money is not an important thing. It's not a be all and end all. It's not a must that, you know, really has to exist. Money is money at the end of the day. It's not as if without money you just cease to exist, you just cease to be. It is a case of knowing that, really. And I'm not just saying, oh, if you have money, just give all your money away. If you're doing well for yourself, just give everything away. I'm not saying that. What I'm basically saying here is that in the end, you do see that money, where we go when we die, money isn't going with us. Money is not going with us. Money is not going to go with us. And really, it is not of importance. It's of more importance to the world and to consumers and to those who want you to buy than it really is in everyday life, in existing. Because more than anything, it should be faith and joy and love that's bringing you through, that's getting you through. And it should be helping all the people that you love, doing the best for the people that you love, the best you can. And that should be the most important thing, and the absolute most important thing, because God does not, you know, see and simply just think, ah, they have money, I dislike them, they're evil, they're nasty, they're this, they're that. The Lord sees the money, he sees the actions, and the Lord goes, well, they're giving to charity, well, they're doing this, they're helping this person, they're doing that. So the Lord is not so completely quick to judge when it comes to money, even though money is the root of all evil. So this is the thing, money can get you into debt very easily if you go about spending it the wrong way. And I'm sure it's happened to many a people before, possibly even people within this congregation. But yeah, money is a evil, unkind, and sometimes a very cruel thing. And I kind of need to bring something to basically you guys' attention here, is kind of what the world is going to become. And God has kind of come to me and said to this, that herds sold for bread. The Lord basically wants people to know that a lot of people will start being sold around the world for bread. A lot of things are going to start being sold for bread, because the people in charge, the governments, they aren't going to care. They are simply going to want to keep running a corrupt, and basically all they want to do is gain money. The Lord is saying this. The Lord has been saying that. So all they want to do is really gain money. So they will do absolutely anything to gain money. And I'm sure that some very disturbed, very deranged people are going to take advantage of that. And the Lord just put thumbs up. So that's what it is. So here we go. I need to read this part. And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore, so that the land of Egypt and the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine. And Joseph gathered up all the money that was found in the land of Egypt and the land of Canaan, for the corn which they bought. And Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth. And Joseph said, Give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle, if money fail. And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, and for the flocks, and for the cattle of their herds, and for the asses, the donkeys, and he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. This is the trouble, because God tends to be a bit cryptic. He kind of goes through the whole of the Bible, seemingly more and more so. When I do these sermons now, it seems like God is literally I don't think he means to do it horribly. It's just the most a lot of the time the best scripture is often not in the same passage. That is what I have somewhat been finding. I feel like a lot of this is going to just be me just going through pages here. Sorry guys if this ends up being a long sermon. This is definitely one that I could use. Yeah, is this one. Oh wait, no, I can't use that one. It's only because I thought I should use it, and then I just saw it was literally just about. And I will say another thing, God does also reward gold and blessing. God will also reward gold and blessing. It's not as if the Lord does not do that, because he does, but it's just really kind of knowing and understanding that money is not the be-all end-all, and money in reality is not really good for us and does not help us in the end, and that really is the reality. There we go. So this is one that I should use as well. Therefore ye keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any one of you these abominable customs, which committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God. And the Lord has said with that, anything to do with money, that is really bad, like money laundering, fraud, continuous tax dodging, just kind of, basically anything bad to do with money. The Lord counts that as an abominable custom. Anything really that is a crime, that is known to be evil, really,